Welcome, this is where nerds come to learn things. If it's your first time here, click on the subscribe button and on the bell icon to get notifications about new videos. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy it. Let's see what's in here. Oh, excellent. I was waiting for this. Oh, no, it's not the right one. I'm waiting for a couple of stencils. This one's actually a bit bent. Won't sit very flat if I have a bend in it. Also damaging the post. That's okay, a bit better. Okay, so this is a stencil for, I think it's a GPU stencil. Does I'm working on MacBooks, and there's a possibility I might need to reball GPUs. I'm waiting for one for the SMC as well. It's taken a while to arrive, and I've got an SMC sitting here right now, which I've got tape over it right now, just so I don't lose the thing. All ready to go. I just need the stencil, so then I can reball the SMC and install it on a computer which has got a blown SMC, and then hopefully that'll be that one fixed. Okay, I'm digressing. What's in here? So it's just a couple of brushes, a couple of anti-static brushes for cleaning up circuit boards and de-dusting and that sort of stuff. I was using my toothbrush all the time. I've recently got a different brush and a couple of these now. So someone commented about my anti-static toothbrush, so I thought, well, anti-static toothbrush, yeah, that's the point. So I've got some of these now as well, just to be sure, but I don't really think it matters that much. But yeah. Into it, good. Come on. So there's a whole bunch of MacBook screws, like case screws. There you go. Got the long ones and the short ones in there. Got a few sets because I'm getting MacBooks which have got screws missing, so I need to replace them. So screws. Oh, what's in here? I think I already know, based on the feel of it. I think, seriously, it's wrapped over. I hate that. Come on, let me in. Okay. It's a couple of heatsink pads, thermal pads. I wanted to get some more because I didn't really have much. I was using some on the MacBook repairs to help with the thermal dissipation from the GPU, and I realised that if I'm going to keep using this stuff I'm going to run out, so I got some more. Oh, I'll see what's in this bag. A whole bunch of parts, capacitors. Probably 10 UFs, ceramics, I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but it's not marked, which is always really helpful. It'd be nice to put something on there to say what value they were. I'll have to figure that out. So this one. SLGSA P02-8. I don't know what the hell that is. There's two different parts in there. These are MacBook parts. I can't see what they are from here. I need the microscope on those to see what they are. Right, here we go. some tri-ring screwdrivers and some battery screws for MacBooks. And hard drive flex cable and front assembly. Now this was for one of the computers I've got here, which doesn't actually have this bracket on the front here. It was actually missing. The whole assembly was missing, so I managed to buy one with the bracket and everything on it already. So I'm just going to stick the thing down, just like it's come off. But I'll just reattach all that and so I can put that in that machine. At least that machine is then the one more thing which I hope it'll work. Alright, let's see what's in this one. All SSDs, excellent. So these are the 120 gig. These are like $50 each or something, New Zealand. So they're pretty cheap. I've already featured a couple, well I think I've already just got 4 of these things I think. So I need a couple more. So standard SATA interface, 2.5 inch, you know, nothing particularly exciting. Right, let's see what's in here. So quite a bit of mail here to open up. These are some chips which appear to be ISL 8014B, I think that is. 14A. It's on the packages. I don't know. Anyway, it's a ISL 8014. These are MacBook parts. So listen to this. Like a MacBook logic board, and sure enough it is a MacBook logic board with a hole drilled in it. It's a 820-3115B, which is the 13 inch I think it is. Is that mid 2012 13 inch? Something like that. And surprisingly it's still got that chip there and the chip there. That's surprising. Maybe they're bad, I don't know. But it's still got the SMC on there and a few other chips and connectors and stuff like that. Lots of discrete parts. The BIOS in there too, hopefully. There's a cap there which has been knocked off, but not a big deal. Anyway, again, just parts for MacBook repairs. Right, next thing. Media display port adapter. Yeah, so basically I want one of these ports here for testing computers when I fix them. So the idea is that I can get this onto a machine. I'll go and get one. Anyone will do it. And I can verify that the port is at least kind of working by plugging in, in this case, an HDMI cable. Plug that into a monitor and verify that the port is working. So it gives me some kind of level of confidence about the thing still being okay without any kind of fault which I'm not aware of. You know, if I'm fixing machines to set them on again later on after I fix them for other people to have, then I want to make sure that all the ports work correctly, because I don't want to sell something which is faulty. What's in here? Some ICs of some kind. Seems to be 10 of them. Are they the same? I can't quite tell. Hold on, try and get the light on the thing so I can read them. I think it's too small to read. ST brand at least, I can read that much. 6640s, there we go. 6640. These are for MacBooks as well, obviously. I can't put exactly what they do though. Nah, don't know. Anyway, 6640s. Do something. Alright, what's in this one? Trying to tell me where I can cut it. Ceramic capacitors, 0402 size, both of them are 6.3 volt, 2.2 UF and 4.7 UF. These are for MacBook repairs because I didn't have anything of this size. The last I had was 1 UF, so but I'll get some more. Gonna need them. Alright, so this one. A lot of my stuff right now is just focusing on MacBooks, so don't be put off by that. I'm still going to be doing test gear. I've had someone already raise a concern about the fact that I'm doing MacBook stuff and seemingly ignoring test gear. That's not the case. I just have a whole bunch of MacBook stuff to do right now. I've just sort of splurged on it because I thought, right, let's do this, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to get through all that, and then I'll be doing test gear still. I've still got gear here to do. It's and I'll still be buying more test gear to repair, so don't worry about that. If you're not so interested in MacBook stuff, that's fine, don't watch those videos, but don't unsubscribe, I will be doing more test gear stuff. So these are a couple of brackets of MacBooks. These are the front ones which hold the hard drive, and it's got a little light sensor or something here. I can't remember exactly what it is now actually. I think it's the infrared port or something like that anyway, but the hard drive cable comes up and sticks on here too. I've got a computer which has got that part missing, so I've got some because well, I might get another one like that. So MacBook parts. Sorry for the test gear people. I'll get back to it, I promise. Right, so what's in here. Another hard drive mount. These are this is the opposite side, which go onto the casing. Got these little half mounts as well, which is interesting. They kind of fit in there. Yeah, just hard drive bracket with the. See, we've got the screws, which is nice. What's in this thing? Let's find the front and the end. So there's the end. I think that's the front here somehow. I think it is. Could be wrong. Might be wrong. Is that the front? No, can't be right. Yeah, it is the front here. Here we go. There's the front here. Okay. More MacBook parts. Sorry about that. Like I said, I've splurged on it all and just getting a whole bunch of stuff so I can fix the machines as I get them. I won't record video on everything I do. I've already fixed the machines and not bothered recording them, so it's not like I'm recording everything I'm doing. And there's another cable there for some kind of MacBook. I don't know which one it is. It's an 821 1480 with the front bracket, assembly complete. So hard drive flex. I'm not sure which one it is. That might be 2012. Right, so let's see what this is. I've got a pretty good idea. The Orville. Now I believe this was actually screened in the US already long ago, and this is the first time I've actually seen it available for sale in New Zealand, so I grabbed it, and it was like $40 or something. It's a bit expensive, but I thought, hey, the little clips I've seen here or there of it, I thought it was pretty good. You know, it's a bit of a Star Trek piss take, I suppose. So yeah, I wanted to take a look, and it's his first season, complete first season. So I haven't actually looked into it. There might be a second season. I don't know. Is there a second season? Maybe someone can tell me. But that's something to watch when I'm away. Let's see what's in these. Let's see where the end of the box is, so I can cut it open. Any guesses where it is? Right, there we go. These are MacBook motherboards. bought a whole bunch of boards from various places, so I've got a whole bunch of spare parts. Holes drilled in them, of course. PCH, CPU and GPU missing. Otherwise, parts are there, I think. Those are 17-inch, so I've got 15-inch boards, 17-inch boards. So just for parts. I've got quite a stack of these now, which is great because it means when I am doing the MacBook repairs, I've got parts I can try salvaging from these boards here. Yes, I've got a lot of MacBook stuff right now. I've bought a whole bunch of parts and bits and pieces and trying to build up a stock. So that's why you're seeing so much MacBook stuff. When it comes to repairs, I've got a bunch of MacBooks I've been working on. So there is going to be a bit of a surge in MacBook repair videos. But I will be doing test gear as well. I've got some videos there which I need to record. And I've also got some CB videos I need to do, CB repairs. Because I've got a whole bunch of radios which got damaged in the flood, which I need to fix. I haven't started those yet. So I've got these other things I want to be doing. It's not just going to be MacBooks, so don't panic about that. Okay. Next thing. So I've got some more soldering iron tips, some T12 tips. I just wanted to try and find some finer tips for doing this surface mount work on these MacBooks. This one here is pretty small. What's that? It's a JL02. There's a JS02. It's got his hooked tips on them. And this one was also hooked as well, and that's the JS. So it's just JO2. Right, so it's pretty small tips, which is what I need for doing these really small surface mount components. These 0205s, whatever the hell they are, 0201s, whatever it is. I don't know. The 0201s. So yeah, you need small iron tips, and to get those really small parts, and having the curved tip is also very helpful. So I need to get some of those, because the smallest tip I've got here is this one, which I have been using, and that's an I, whatever that is, and that's pretty small. You know, it's a comparable kind of size, really. Look at this one here; it might be slightly smaller, but this one here is actually slightly finer. If I can get a bit closer, I can see. I don't know. But see, this new tip's a lot finer, so you know, it's going to be good for that. That's why I got them. It's the only reason. As far as accuracy goes, I don't know. I'll find out when I go to try them out. I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, let's see what's in here. This is a locally sourced thing, not from AliExpress or anything like that, so I think I know what it is. Pretty sure it's just the power supply. And yep, sure enough it is. Another MacBook. I sound like Lewis Rossman saying MacBook all the time. MacBook. You get like an, anyway, especially with his concussion. I think it's not worse. Anyway, so this is I think it should be an 18 watt, 85 watt. Sorry, 85 watt. Yeah. So it's 18.5 volt. You need chargers. You need chargers. Got all these computers with no chargers on them, so yeah, I need them. Okay, let's see what's in here. Yay! Okay, this is a stencil for a SMC. Now I'll get you to see a stencil first. Alright. Now I need that for this SMC, which is sitting right here, which is waiting for this stencil. I've got a MacBook sitting here which needs an SMC put in it, and that's a stencil for this one. Excellent. I've got a stencil. I can finish fixing that MacBook. MacBook. Just come with us.